Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and I just wondered, do any of you here have a photo of Jermaine Christopher Ellis? Do you know who he is? You say Barbados is small. Do you know Jermaine Christopher Ellis? He has confessed to a violation and a betrayal that is actually normal in a place like Barbados. It's normal. He is one of those people that would say that people should keep their mouth shut, and he's one of those people that would come on my channel on YouTube and put crap on there to throw you off a scent, to throw you off the truth. But like I said to you, I've said it to you numerous times, truth has a way of seeping up. Even though you may try to bury it, it has a way of seeping up to the surface. So this 14-year-old girl, the little girl that he violated, and she told who she was supposed to tell, she did the right thing. And now he is going off to your hotel in St. Philip with an apology, saying that he confessed, and then he apologized. He apologized for something he did that will last a lifetime. Sometimes the only way you can remember someone would be because of something really bad that they did. There are some people in the world that are, in their minds, they may think that they are insignificant and, they have no power. And for the only way for you to remember them is for them to inflict something really bad, a solid mark that they leave on you, that they know that you can never forget, and you never forget, and you never forget them. You never forget them. Some people are of that opinion that they have to leave you with something that you can never forget them because they think so little of themselves. They may be trying to build themselves up and acting as though they're somebody, but in their minds and in the quietness of the night, when they sit with themselves, they feel as though they're nothing. And then when they come out into the public arena, they have to do something so that you remember them. That's what Christopher Ellis did. That's what Jermaine Christopher Ellis did. Okay, that's what he did. And he probably did it before. It's the first time someone was brave enough to not keep their mouths shut. Anytime you hear people telling someone else, you need to keep your mouth shut. You need to, don't say anything and don't go to naked departure or whatever. There is a need for naked departure. I'm needed. You need publications like me. You need bloggers like me to help you think, to pull you out the maze you're in, to get information out. It's so important. Information is key. Information is key. The more information you have, the better decisions you can make. And the truth in information is paramount. You need to speak the truth and stop being afraid. Okay? I know it's not that you're afraid. It's that you're part of the problem. You can't speak the truth because you're part of the problem. Okay? You don't want the truth to be known about you. About you. So that's why you keep quiet. You try to blemish, the site I have on Naked Departure on YouTube by making comments that are not true. But you are just like someone like Jermaine Christopher Ellis. You should go to your newspaper. They have detailed it pretty explicitly what happened with Jermaine Christopher Ellis. He was dating this young girl's family member. He was dating a relative, and he, because of his association with the relative, he and the little girl knew each other, as friends, So, he took advantage of that. He took advantage of that. That's something that people do a lot, especially in a place like Barbados. You don't have to, you don't have to come at me with nothing. It happens a lot in a place like Barbados. Okay, the DNA, your blueprint dictates it. It dictates it. The way you were born, what you came out of, it dictates that you will have a certain tendency or certain tendencies, and you have them. You have to work to fix them. You have to work to fix yourself, and you hiding behind lipstick and hiding behind the fact that you can buy an outfit here and there, and hiding behind the fact that you may have a nicer house than someone else, or a car or whatever. There's no hiding. There's no hiding, because at the DNA level, that's where it is. That's where all of these proclivities arise. Okay? And there's something that there are a lot of things you need to work on in Barbados. In Barbados, and any place that had wholesale slavery. There are a lot of things you need to work on. It's no time to hide. No time to hide. Let it seep through. Let the truth of the matter seep out into the light. And you work on it. You work to fix yourselves. Okay? So Ellis, this guy Ellis, I'm getting back to my original question. Jermaine Christopher Ellis, do you have a photo? You said Barbados is small, right? Do you have a photo of Jermaine Christopher Ellis? I would like to put his face to this post that I am putting on YouTube. I would like to put his photo along with this blog, okay? Jermaine Christopher Ellis. If you know him, please send me a photo of Jermaine Christopher Ellis when he is sentenced. And I think that's something else you need to work on in Barbados. All cases where someone is found guilty of this particular crime, it should be life imprisonment. Just how you've imprisoned the person, you should be imprisoned for life too. You should be there for at least 25 years without the possibility of parole. 25 years. That's the least, without the possibility of parole, so that the person that you inflicted that mark on, they have that 25 years to fix themselves, to upright themselves. It's going to take decades, and they'll never forget it, but at least they'll have time to fix themselves, okay? Without running into you at a vet, without running into you in the supermarket, without running into you anywhere, without running into you or having the thought that they can run into you. They need that time with you being away from society for that person to fix themselves. You need to work on your laws. You need to work on your laws that any time something like this happens, and it happens every day, several times a day, every day, several times a day, every day, you need to fix the laws that when someone is found guilty, it's life in prison without possibility of parole. You have to start feeling for the victims in these particular matters, okay? You have to start feeling for that life sentence that was placed on the victim. Jermaine Christopher Ellis. If you have his photo, I'll very much appreciate it if you were to send it to me. And thank you in advance, okay? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.